that is totally okay not to be swayed away by the modern crossover SUV craze. Despite all the media hype and obsessive advertising of the latter, a midsize car remains a comfortable family vehicle that boasts great driving dynamics, better fuel economy, and roomy trunks. Moreover, some models can possess true sports car capabilities that should be enjoyed when the kids are out at school. Today we'll review the refreshed lineup of midsize sedans of 2021 and 2022. So subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News, and for once let's enjoy a lineup not plagued by bulky SUVs. We start the engines now. Kia Stinger. Despite the previous concerns that Kia's striking sports sedan will get the axe, it returns with a facelift and a new engine for the freshly introduced GT line trim. The tiger-nosed Grand Tour keeps its lift-back practicality, but elevates the game with distinctive LED lighting, new Kia badge, revised 18 and 19-inch geometric alloy wheels, and more aggressive quad exhaust design. The potent 2.5-liter turbo four-cylinder will be replacing the 2-liter mill without any sacrifices to the fuel economy. It delivers 300 horsepower flat and 311 pound-feet of torque. The Stinger GT's 3.3-liter twin-turbo is still at the top, but now it makes 368 HP and sounds more convincing with electronic variable exhaust. The GT interior refinements are reflected in the glass and chrome cockpit elements, standard 10.25-inch infotainment, ambient LED mood lighting, and new designs for the Nappa leather seating. Toyota Camry. When unveiling the updated Camry, the Japanese placed strong emphasis on the automaker's newest version of Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus. Now standard on all Camrys, the set of driver assistance features has enhanced automatic emergency braking, pre-collision system works better in low light conditions, while the cruise control becomes adaptive and can follow the car up front to a complete stop and then resume cruising. Up front, the 2021 Camry can be differentiated by a bit lower honeycomb grille and side vent inserts with accents. The engine lineup remains untouched, which means that you can choose between the entry-level 2.5-liter four-cylinder with 206 horsepower, a beefier 3.5-liter V6 that makes 301 ponies, or a hybrid setup. The interior boasts a huge update with a repositioned touchscreen infotainment setup, where the 7-inch tablet-like display is standard across the range. Genesis G70. With the 2022 G70 unveil, Genesis completes the transition towards the new front design language shared across its entire lineup. The aggressive exterior is defined by the split narrow headlights and taillights, new 19-inch black wheels, and two new paints, Verbier White or Melbourne Grain Matte. The initial 500 units of the launch edition arrive with a new 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 with 365 horsepower, available with a rear or all-wheel drive and equipped with launch control. Later in the production cycle, the sedan will be available with a carryover engine, 252 horsepower 2-liter turbo. Among the newly added cabin features are a 10.25-inch display, an 8-inch digital gauge, and new red leather upholstery. As before, the Genesis G70 benefits from multimedia and navigation updates, 24/7 roadside assistance, Sirius XM, and Service Valet. Honda Accord. Honda pitches the Accord as the benchmark midsize sedan, and to substantiate such claims, carries out a planned redesign for the model. The car's grille becomes wider to make the new LED headlights more pronounced and boasts improved radar unit positioning. The latter is directly responsible for proper functioning of the Honda sensing tech and additional assist features. Previously excluded from the base trim, the 8-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is now standard on every Accord. The starting point under the hood is the 1.5-liter Turbo 4 with 192 horsepower and CVT transmission, while upper trims get a 2.0-liter engine and 10-speed automatic. According to Honda, the range-topping hybrid is based on the specially tuned 2-liter and 2E motors. It is tweaked for better response, but the power output remains the same. Smash the like button if you are a true fan of midsize family cars, and consider writing a few words of feedback in the comment section to promote this video. Thanks in advance, and let's proceed. Kia K5. Dropping the previously used Optima name, this new generation Kia sedan will now be known globally as the K5. The model sits on the jointly developed Hyundai Kia N3 platform, but gets the brand's unique styling, featuring a revised tiger nose grille, mesmerizing DRLs, and Audi-like rear light that spans across the whole width. The K5's underhood affairs are managed by the 1.6-liter turbo with 180 horses and 195 pound-feet, while the performance-oriented GT model gets a beefy 2.5-liter turbo four-cylinder that makes 290 horsepower and 311 pound-feet. As standard, this is a front-wheel drive sedan, but for the first time, there is also an all-wheel drive option. It adds heated front seats, USB port for the rear passengers, 10-way power driver's seat, and UVO Link remote connectivity. Cadillac CT5 Blackwing. The V-Performance family is being touted to go all-electric in the next generation, so the last gasoline variant is going out with a bang as the most powerful Cadillac ever built. The limited production CT5V Blackwing is a successor to the CTS V Sport and will be underpinned by the GM's Alpha platform. The ingredients of its power cocktail are the hand-built 6.2-liter V8 aided by 1.7-liter Eaton supercharger. The numbers on the dynamo for this duo show 668 HP and 659 pound-feet. Interestingly, this will be the only model in the class available with a 6-speed Tramac manual transmission, though a 10-speed automatic is also on offer. This rear-wheel drive caddy gets strengthened chassis with magnetic ride control 4.0, stiffer springs, largest to-date Brembo brakes from the brand, and electronic limited-slip rear differential. Toyota Mirai. Cheaper but much more attractive and capable than its predecessor, the new generation Mirai arrives to the market ready to prove the untapped potential of fuel cell vehicles. The model switches to a newer rear-wheel drive platform that measures 6 inches longer and provides more interior room. The Toyota Mirai also acquires a lighter but more efficient drivetrain. The electric motor tops out at 182 horses and 221 pound-feet, while the new hydrogen tanks store enough juice for a 400-mile ride. 2 trims are on offer. The base XLE is rated for 74 mpg combined, while the Limited is good for 65. Standard equipment list for the sedan is quite generous. You get cozy faux leather upholstery, heated and power-adjustable seats, keyless entry, 8-inch digital cluster, 12.3-inch infotainment, and a high-end 14-speaker audio from JBL. Acura TLX and TLX Type S. The second-generation Acura TLX resurrects the brand's sports sedan roots with a new Type S iteration, but at the same time, it grows in wheelbase length and overall size, offers a plusher ride, and gets a more sophisticated chassis setup. The car rides on a new Acura-developed platform with a double wishbone suspension that ensures better handling and cornering grip, and new tech such as variable ratio steering and electro-servo brake-by-wire. The base models come powered by the fresh 2-liter turbo with 272 HP, while the Type S is propelled by the also turbocharged 3.0-liter V6, making 355 ponies and 354 pound-feet. Finally, Acura reworked the interior of the sedan, adding the latest Acura Link infotainment with 10.2-inch screen and a touchpad, a digital instrument cluster, and an optional head-up display. BMW i4. BMW is rushing to prove its dedication to the electric future, so the production-ready i4 sedan launches earlier than anticipated. Prepared to go on sale by the end of 2021, the model gets 3 versions, including an M-Performance model. The latter is powered by a dual-motor all-wheel drive system with 530 horses, offering 0 to 60 acceleration time of 4 seconds. Battery options include a 60 kWh unit for the entry-level rear-wheel drive model with 272 horses, or an 80 kWh pack both for the i4M and the mid-range single-motor sedan. Both batteries are compatible with 150 kW chargers, while the maximum possible range should reach 300 EPA miles. Tech-wise, the i4 relies on the BMW's 8th generation iDrive operating system, with a 14.9-inch touchscreen and over-the-air updates. Are you balancing between a decision to go for a crossover as your next family car, or would you expect refreshed midsize cars to be able to satisfy your driving needs? Let's talk this over in the comments below, and do not forget to mention your favorite models from the video. Like this episode, subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News, and watch more by clicking on the icons on the screen. See you soon!